I think one of the things that people have to understand is that you may not have control over the external things that put pressure and apply and contribute to your stress, but you do actually have a lot of control as it relates to the internal effects of how stress is actually going to impact you, your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions, and how you get through the day. My name is Dr. Phil Sarpon. I'm a clinical psychologist, and I think a lot of times what my patients will tell me is that they forget to do this when they are in the middle of their stress, when they're in the climax of their stress, when everything is going wrong. Oftentimes, it's not so simple to remember to just breathe. And I think one of the ways to get around this is by practice. Oftentimes, I have people practice mindful breathing 3 times a day, every single day throughout the week. And part of that is to just get into the habit. Now, we already talked about breathing, but I think it's really important to do a form of expressive mindful practice, something like journaling, something like writing about what's happening, whether within your body, within your mind. Like, what does that stress feel like? Is it a weight? Is it a pressure? Is there actual pain or tightness? What happens for you when your body experiences the stress? Do you feel that tension in your toes, in your legs, in your hips, in your stomach? Do you feel it in your chest or in your shoulders? Are you carrying all of the stress in your neck or in your head? Do you need to go to a massage therapist to kind of untighten some of those knots? Oftentimes when it comes to stress, it carries in the body and we don't even realize it. And so one of the things that I think is really important is to actually take some time and write about where that stress is coming from. The next thing that I think is absolutely vital is being able to connect to another human being. Oftentimes, we don't understand that spending time with friends, family members, romantic partners, loved ones is oftentimes the best way to reduce stress. In fact, being able to hug another person for longer than 10, 20, 30 seconds often releases a hormone called oxytocin, which is a hormone that gives us that feeling of empathy, of feeling authentic and feeling genuinely connected to another person. And that is a huge way to actually reduce the stress that we experience, to reduce those cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone, to reduce that adrenaline and that epinephrine that keeps us in that high state of arousal. Who are the people that you connect to? Who are the friends and family members that you text or call or spend time with? I think all of those things are, again, going to be great barriers for you in helping you deal with stress. If you don't take care of the stress, it will take care of you. One of the things that I see all the time in patients and clients is that the further away that they try and run away from their stress, the stress just kind of follows them. And I think one of the things that's really important is being able to stand still, stand present, whether being in silence or in solitude, and understand what you need to do to intentionally confront the stress that is impacting your life. What is the significant portion of stress and where is it coming from? Is it coming from a family member or a relationship? Is it coming from school or work? Is it coming from the financial tension that you have in your finances? And I think once you can pinpoint the significant portion of where that stress is coming from, then you can actually confront that stress, meet it dead on, and try and attempt to do something about it. And so, for example, if that stress is mostly coming from school or work, what are some conversations or things that you need to do in order to address that stress? Or do you need to have conversations with faculty members in your program and in your school? Do you need to have conversations with your boss or your supervisor? Do you need to have conversations with your coworkers? I think being able to confront stress oftentimes can look stressful because it's like you actually have to do more and you have to act purposefully and intentionally. But in doing so, you're actually confronting the shark or the lion or the bear that keeps hunting you down. And you're refusing to run away no longer. You're actually turning around, you're taking the weapons and the tools that you have, and you're facing your fears, your anxieties, and your stress head on. And you don't have to do that alone. You can do that with a therapist. You can do that with a psychiatrist, a friend, a mental health professional, a mentor, a guide, whoever, right? You don't have to do that alone, but I think it's really important to understand where that stress is coming from and confront it full head on. Now, if this video helped you at all today, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel. Please check out any other videos that we have as it relates to mental health, and I hope to see you all in the next video.